Good morning, dear students and teachers. Welcome to online lesson. My name is Шынар Turkaliqızı and I'm an English teacher at Nazarbayev Intellectual School of Chemistry and Biology in Pavlodar. Now I will present you a lesson on TV programs and films. Dear students, are you ready to start the lesson? Let's start our lesson with warm-up activity. Are you good at music? Yes. So let's play guessing game. So your task is to listen and guess the tunes, and after then share with your ideas, and after then try to predict the topic. Is the task clear for you? Yes. Then let's start listening the tunes. Guys, thank you very much. So, can you predict the topic? Yes, as you probably guessed, the topic will be about TV programs and films. Now, guys, let's get introduced with lesson objectives. Today's lesson objectives are use questions, including questions with whose, how often, how long, and communicate clearly during the pair discussion using topical vocabulary. And understand more specific information and detail of supported extended talk about films in listening. Understand independently specific information and detail in reading, and also we will do some piece of writing with some support about personal feelings and opinions about film stars. Okay, let's continue our lesson. Now, dear students, what do you know about television? Do you know anything about history of television or inventors of television and how the television is evolved? Okay, so I'd like to give some interesting facts about television. The biggest pioneers of early television were Paul Nipkow, Boris Rosin, Vladimir Zworykin, John Bayard, Phil Farnsworth, Charles Francis Jenkins, and William Bell. The word television was coined in 1900 by Russian scientist Konstantin Persky. Televisions first went on sale in the late 1920s. Early television, as you know, was displayed in black and white. Television became widely popular after the end of World War II. And also color television sets didn't become widespread until the 1970s. And remote controls that we use every day appeared in 1980s. And another interesting fact is, first TV satellite was launched in 1962. And in 1969, over 600 million people watched moon landing live from their homes. So, what do you know? Can you share with your ideas? Thank you very much, dear students. Now, I'd like to ask you this question. What sort of TV programs do you know? Yes, thank you very much. There are different kinds of TV programs that we watch every day. For example, breakfast television. This is TV programs that are broadcast early in the morning. Chat or talk show. This is a program about famous people. Usually they talk about themselves in their life and their work. And one of them is game show. In this show, people usually play games and answer the questions in order to win prizes. The news. It gives you information about recent events. And reality TV show real events and situations involving ordinary people. Okay, so dear students, we are going to do some vocabulary work before practicing our listening, reading and writing. So here you can see different kind of words relating to our topic. Some of them are familiar for you. Let's read them very carefully, and your task is to match with their definitions. This task you need to do individually. So the words are here: an actor, comedy, Hollywood, producer, shoot, silent, star, and western. I'll give you 3 minutes to complete the task. Your time is started. Okay, thank you very much. I think you could complete the task. Let's check the answer. First, try to check with your peers. After that, we are going to check with the whole class. Okay, now, how can you call a film or story about cowboys or American Indians? Yes, you're absolutely right. It's a western. So a film that makes people laugh. Yes, it's a comedy. A person who acts a part in a play or a film calls an actor. A person who has general control of the money for a film but doesn't direct the actors. Producer. Okay, next, film or to photograph something. It's shoot. Perform as a star in a show or film. A star. The world of cinema empire. Yes, everyone knows that it is Hollywood. So, silent, it means without any sounds. Thank you very much for doing this task. Now let's do the next task. The next task you need to do in pair. So, find your partners first. After that, try to guess the words. So to complete this task, I will give you 5 minutes. Your time is started. And think very carefully. And if you don't know the words, don't worry, we will check it later with the whole class. So here given 12 words that you need to guess. Okay, dear students, let's check the answers. So, a specific TV program that is part of a series in which the same story is continued each week is an episode. Okay, thank you very much. A person who spends a lot of time sitting or lying down watching television. We call it a couch potato. Another word for the remote control that changes channels on your TV. A clicker. You know the word to click. Yes, next one. An informal word for television or TV. For example, what did you watch on the tube last night? Yes, informal word for television is the tube. 5. A television on advertisement. It calls a commercial. Okay, next one. The time on between 7 and 10 when the highest number of people are watching TV. Prime time. 7. Someone who reads the news on TV and introduce. A person who introduces TV news, a news anchor. Shows are okay for children to watch. We can say it's an adjective. Family-friendly programs. Someone who introduces and talks to the guests on a television or radio program, a host or a presenter. 10. A place where a film or television program is filmed. the set or the setting. 11. A dangerous action that is done to entertain people, especially in a film, especially in action film or a TV program. Stunt. 12. The music, especially written for a film or TV show, also the written music on paper. It's a score. Thank you for your attention. Now, dear students, you get introduced with different kind of words relating to our topic. Now, let's move on to do the next task. Okay, now we are going to practice our speaking. Stay with your partners and you are going to do peer discussion on topics children and TV and my favorite TV programs. Here you can see different kind of questions. You can use these questions as a guide. So to prepare, I will give you 5 or 7 minutes for your discussion. So first of all, I'd like to introduce with success criteria. So let's look at it. You will succeed if you give a full answer using 5 words from topical vocabulary and express your point of view and interact with your partners and also speak if you speak with grammar accuracy. Is the task clear? Okay, let's get prepared. Okay, thank you very much. If you're ready, let's try to listen your answers. Laura and Medina wants to share with their answer.
Hello Laura, how are you?
Hi Medina, I'm okay. How are you?
I'm fine. Did you watch news yesterday?
Yes, I watched it yesterday.
And do you watch TV programs in general?
Sometimes, but not usually. What about you?
I sometimes watch TV programs, but not always. What programs do you like?
There are a lot of different and interesting programs, but my favorite one is news. And what programs is your favorite?
My favorite programs are science and science programs and programs about animals. And why do you like the news?
I think news are very educational and I can know everything that is happening in the world. And what can you learn from the science programs?
These programs help me a lot. For example, I can learn theories that help me with my subjects. And when do you usually watch TV programs?
I usually watch TV programs after doing my homework with my parents. And what about you?
I agree with you. I'm also watch TV programs with my parents after doing my homework.
Thanks for your answer.
It was pleasant to talk with you.
Bye.
Thank you very much, dear my students. It was pleasant to hear your answers. Okay, so now let's talk about the movie genres. What is genre? Genre is a kind of movie. So the plot is what the movie about. In a movie, the actors play characters. The actors are the people who are in the movie. Okay, now let's introduce with different kind of movie genres. So, what is romantic comedy? Romantic comedies is usually about two people who fall in love and have funny things happen to them. Comedies. Comedies are very funny movies, are designed to make people laugh. Horror. Horror movies are made to scare you. There is usually a monster. Animated. An animated movie looks like a cartoon. The characters can be human or animals. It's common for famous actors to provide the voice for some of their characters. A musical. In a musical, there is always a lot of singing and dancing. Western, a film or story about cowboys or American Indians. Science fiction, we can shoot it. Sci-fi, sci-fi movies are very imaginative. The setting is usually on another planet or a faraway land with unknown aliens. They usually take place far into the future. Okay, now dear students, could you remember different kind of genres? Now I'd like to check your memory. So in order to check your memory, you are going to watch the film extracts and try to guess the film genres. So is the task clear for you? Okay.
The man we're after is a dangerous, ruthless murderer. And he has a whore as an accomplice.
Where is she now? Is she here in this house?
Mama, stop it! You promised!
Victor, you always thought you were a god.
Let's not fight.
No. Let's.
What are you more afraid of? Spending 2 consecutive nights with the same woman, or finding out this thing might not be as crazy as it seems?
You defy every law of nature.
Todd, your old man is here.
Donnie, what are you doing here?
What type of guy would miss his son's wedding?
You were basically the worst parent ever.
I was awesome!
You let me...
Okay, thank you dear students, you guessed well. You could watch different kind of film genres and your guessing was right. So now it's time to practice our listening. Before listening, let's do pre-listening tasks. So here you can see different kind of pictures and below the pictures there are given different words. So your task is match the picture with the words below. So 1 more minute will be given to complete this task. So now let's check your answers. So first picture is cartoon, second picture is horror, third is action, next one is historical drama, and the fifth is romantic comedy, and the last one is science fiction. Thank you very much, well done. Now let's continue. Now we are going to listen about film. So your task is, as usual, you are going to listen twice. When you listen first time, you need to complete the first 3 questions. Here given 3 questions and the multiple. Your task is to circle the correct answers. So first question. Which film are Mario and Tamara going to see? Second question. What time does the film they want to see start? The last one. What time are Mario and Tamara going to meet? Okay, if you're ready, let's start listening.
Hi, Mario. Do you want to go and watch a film?
Hi, Tamara. Sure, what's on?
Well, there are 2 action films, Mr. and Mrs. Jones and War Games, and they are both in 3D.
I've already seen Mr. and Mrs. Jones. I haven't seen War Games, but I don't really want to see an action film. What else is on?
There's that science fiction film, Robot 2075, but I've already seen it.
Oh, is it good?
Yes, it is, but I don't want to see it again. There's a romantic comedy called Forever.
I'm not sure. Are there any horror films on?
Yes, there's a Midnight Moon. It's got vampires in it.
Okay, sounds good. Let's go and watch Midnight Moon. What time is it on?
It's on at 12 o'clock or at 2:30.
Is it on this evening?
Yes, at 7:30.
Perfect. Let's go at 7:30.
Okay. Shall we meet at the cinema at 7 o'clock?
Great. See you later.
Bye.
Okay, thank you very much, dear students. I think you could cope with the task. Okay, then let's check your understanding. So, first correct answer is midnight moon, second is 7:30 p.m. and last one is 7 p.m. Okay, now we are going to listen second time. When you listen now, you need to complete the gaps with the correct words. So is the task clear? I'll give you a minute to look through the questions. And after then we are going to start. So are you ready to listen again? Yes, let's start then.
Hi, Mario. Do you want to go and watch a film?
Hi, Tamara. Sure, what's on?
Well, there are two action films, Mr. and Mrs. Jones and War Games, and they are both in 3D.
I've already seen Mr. and Mrs. Jones. I haven't seen War Games, but I don't really want to see an action film. What else is on?
There's that science fiction film, Robot 2075, but I've already seen it.
Oh, is it good?
Yes, it is, but I don't want to see it again. There's a romantic comedy called Forever.
I'm not sure. Are there any horror films on?
Yes, there's a Midnight Moon. It's got vampires in it.
Okay, sounds good. Let's go and watch Midnight Moon. What time is it on?
It's on at 12 o'clock or at 2:30.
Is it on this evening?
Yes, at 7:30.
Perfect. Let's go at 7:30.
Okay. Shall we meet at the cinema at 7 o'clock?
Great. See you later.
Bye.
Okay, thank you very much. I think you could complete the task. So let's check your understanding again. So, first answer is film and on. Second, 3D. 3, games, action and on. 4, scene and good. 5, again and romantic. 6, horror and vampires. 7, time. 2, evening, go. And last one is meet and later. So, if you get 9 answers out of 11, you assess it as achieved. You get working towards for less than 9 right answers. So I think you could complete the task. Thank you very much. Okay, now let's move on. Now it's time to read. Here given an article about Ashley Trent, a teenage actor. Your task is to read the text very carefully and then answer the questions. So, to complete this task, I'll give you 10 minutes. So let's read the task very carefully. Now let's get introduced with the questions. First one is given as an example. How old was Ashley when he first acted in a play? Yes. Now let's get introduced with the questions. First question. When Ashley was 14, he acted in a... Second, in his latest film, Ashley has to learn to A. Sing, B. Dance, and C. Play baseball. 3. What does Ashley often do after filming? A. He exercises. B. He meets his friends. C. He has a long bath. 4. Ashley is having fun at the moment because he is not at school. B. is traveling a lot. And C. He is working with great actors. 5. To remember 5 pages of lines, Ashley now needs 15 minutes, 1 hour, and last one is half a day. And 6th question. What does Ashley like about being famous. A. Spending money. B. Getting interesting job. C. Being invited to wonderful parties. 7. What does Ashley think when he sees himself in a film? A. He is not good enough yet. B. This is exciting. And last one, he looks ill. Now let's return to the text again. Read the text very carefully and complete the task. Okay, so time is up. Let's check your answers. So first answer is A, second is B, third is C, fourth is C, 5 A, 6 B, and 7 is A. So as you know, as success criteria, if you get 6 answers out of 7, you assess it as a checked. So if you get less than 6, you are working towards. So you need to practice again. Okay, thank you very much, dear students. Now let's practice our writing. Here you can see different kind of topics. Yes, you can choose any of them. My favorite actor or actress, watching TV programs, and last topic, children and TV. Your task is to write a short composition using, and now let's get introduced with some criteria. So you need to write with grammar accuracy, spell the words correctly, content should be well balanced, and you need to write about 40-60 words. Is the task clear? So guys, I will give you 10 or 12 minutes to complete this task. Let's think about your favorite actors and actress. Okay, so our students' answer is ready. So who wants to share with their writing? Now let's watch a video.
I want to tell about my favorite actors. I like 2 actors from my favorite series, Supernatural. It's Jared Padalecki and Jensen Ackles in the main role of Sam and Dean Winchester. They are not only brothers in the series, they are best friends in life. This makes their role more than one time. I really like Jensen's facial expressions and sense of humor, and he is very talented. He also knows how to sing and dance. I think he is one of the best actors.
Thank you, Nazarki. Who else? Is any volunteer to tell?
Can I tell about my favorite animated film?
Of course, Darika, please.
My favorite animated film is Hotel Transylvania 2. This animated was presented in last year. It's about a hotel for monsters and human called Jonathan. In this part of the cartoon, Draco is the grandfather for Dennis. However, a little boy hasn't quite formed his vampire fangs, so Draco is worried. But he with his friends monsters decides to teach Dennis how to be a proper monster. My favorite character in this animated is Dennis because he's funny, and I think that he never leaves his relatives.
Okay, thank you very much. So any volunteers to tell about the favorite actress or actress? Please, Tomonai. Can you tell something?
My favorite film is 007 Spectre. Spectre is a very interesting film. This film was filmed in 2015. Spectre, the 24th film in the series film of about British agent James Bond.
Thank you very much. So, who else? Laura, would you like to tell something? Yes, please.
My favorite actor is Will Smith. He is he is actor, rapper, and songwriter. He is has enjoyed a success in television, film, and music, and he starred in such films as Bad Boys, Men in Black, The Pursuit of Happiness, and etc. And I think he is also a kind person, and he is good in general.
Okay, thank you very much. Well done.
Okay, thank you very much. Yes, you did great job, my students. So let's continue our lesson. So we did a lot of tasks during this lesson. So now our lesson is ending. That is why let's reflect our thoughts. Here you can see reflection cards. So with different kind of questions, let's try to give you answers to these questions. So first question, what is one thing that you learned today? Write something. And the second question, what was the hardest thing you had to do today? Did you do something kind for someone else today? Tell about something you read today. Is there anything your teacher could have done differently today? So I'll give some minutes to complete this task. Yes. Thank you very much for your answers. Now let's write your homework. So, would you like to become an actor as Ashley Trent? Yes. If yes, choose your favorite role and act it out before the class. Or make a short TV advert. It can be poster, video, or model. So, is the task clear for you? Yes. Please try to complete by the next lesson. So thank you very much. Our lesson is over. Here you can find some links and resources for our lesson. And lesson is over. Thank you for your attention.